Hello friends, good morning all of you. Here I am Gadekar Sachin Pandit. Today we are going to discuss NMR spectroscopy. Okay, so in which we discuss a application of NMR spectroscopy and then solve problem. Okay, so first of all, last lecture yesterday we are discuss on spin coupling and splitting pattern of PMR signal. Okay, so if we use a low resolution, then ethyl chloride or ethyl bromide, it gives only two signal. Okay, so if we apply high resolution, high resolution instrument to gives a different splitting pattern. Okay, so these two peaks split into another signal. Okay, splitting pattern, and it depends on its instrumental resolution. Okay, so here splitting pattern of HA. Okay, so if there are no neighboring groups, it gives a single signal. Okay, HA gives a single peak. If another example present a neighboring proton. Okay, HA has one neighboring groups or one neighboring protons. At that time this HA interacts with HB or HB interacts with HA. Okay, so there are different splitting pattern. If HA interacts with HB, it gives two signal. Okay, this is the example of one neighboring proton. Another example, HA interacts with HB and HC. This is the example of two neighboring groups present in molecule. Okay, so at that time, HA interacts with HB and HC to give a triplet. Means n plus 1. How many neighboring groups? There are two neighboring groups. Okay, so 2 plus 1, it gives 3. Similarly, another example, third example, HA protons has 3 neighboring groups. Okay, so what is the splitting pattern? 3 plus 1. Okay, so HA interacts with HB, HC and HD. It gives 4 signal. Okay, so HA interacts with 3 neighboring groups to forms a 4 signal. 4 peak split into 4 peak. Next example, methyl propanoate. Okay, CH3O CO CH2 CH3. Okay, so in this methyl propanoate, it gives a 3 signal. Why they are gives 3 signal? Because 3 types of protons are present in molecule. So these are not chemically equivalent. So that's why they give 3 signal. HA, HB and HX. Okay, so these are the 3 types of protons are present. Suppose HA, how many neighboring protons are present in this? HA has 3 neighboring protons. Okay, 3 plus 1, it gives 4 splitting pattern. And these 4 splitting pattern HA observed at 2.2 to 2.5. Okay, so why? Because it's attached to carbonyl groups. Okay, similarly HB interacts with HA. Okay, HA is the neighboring proton. Okay, neighboring group, there are two protons. Okay, so 2 plus 1, it gives 3. Means HB interacts with HA, it gives triplet, splitting pattern triplet. Similarly, X is attached, X type of proton attached with oxygen atom, heteroatom. So they not split. Okay, they give single peak near about 3.5. Why? Because 3.5 chemical shift, because oxygen is more electron withdrawing groups and they become deshielded and it gives 3.5 chemical shift. Okay, so this is the splitting pattern of methyl propanoate. Here another example, spin-spin coupling. Okay, so A interacts with B. Okay, and then spin-spin couple to form say HA doublet, split into doublet. Another example, HA reacts with HB and HB dash. Okay, so there are two neighboring groups. So they split into triplet. Another example, HA interacts with 3 proton, it gives quadrate using n plus 1 rule. The peak for a proton with n neighbor is split into n plus 1 line. Okay, so this is the spin-spin coupling. And this spin-spin coupling is relative intensity is depends on Pascal triangle. Okay, relative intensity table in this neighboring proton 0 at that time peak multiplicity is singlet and relative intensity is 1, but number of neighboring protons 1, then peak multiplicity is doublet and relative intensity 1:1. If neighboring proton 2, peak multiplicity is triplet and relative intensity is 1:2, 2:1. Similarly, 3 neighboring protons, peak multiplicity is quadrate and relative intensity is 1:2, 3:2, 3:1. Another example, solve problem. Okay, so here a proton appears as a quadrate at 2.5 delta and J is 6 Hertz on at 90 megahertz instrument. Okay, so indicate line position in Hertz of the different line. Give the relative intensity of this line. Okay, so this is the problem. How they can solve? Okay, so first chemical shift. Calculate the chemical shift. What is the formula of chemical shift? Frequency of sample. Chemical shift is equal to frequency of sample minus frequency of TMS divided by applied frequency of instrument into 10 raised to 6. Here given problem. Proton appears as a quadrate at 2.5 delta. It is chemical shift. Okay, and coupling constant J is equal to 6 Hertz on at 90 megahertz instrument. Okay, so indicate line position in Hertz of the different line. Okay, and then give the relative intensity of these line. Okay, so this is the problem. So here what is the chemical shift formula? Okay, so chemical shift delta is equal to sample frequency of sample minus frequency of TMS divided by applied frequency of instrument into 10 raised to 6. Okay, this is the equation of calculation of chemical shift. Then put the value chemical shift are given. 2.5 is equal to frequency into 10 raised to 6 divided by applied frequency of instrument. Here applied frequency is 90 megahertz instrument. Okay, so therefore frequency is equal to 225 hertz. Okay, so then these represent the average chemical shift from TMS. Okay, frequency of middle line 225 hertz and J value is 6 hertz, and these are the given, and the frequency of other peak will be 225 is the middle line, and then left side and right side. Okay, so 6 hertz coupling constant at left and right. Okay, so if we divide 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3, left signal, observe a 25 minus 3 is equal to 222. Similarly other signal. Okay, so to right side, two signals difference in 6 hertz. Okay, so 220 plus 6 is equal to 216 minus 222 minus 6 is equal to 216. Similarly in left side. Okay, so peak, observe, divided by 2, 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3, means left side peak, observe, 225 plus 3 is equal to 228. Okay, so another peak, observe, 228 plus 6 is equal to 234. Okay, so this is the frequency of middle line 225, and other J value can be calculated. So relative intensity of 4 lines will be calculated by using Pascal triangle as well as relative intensity coefficient R plus 1 nth. Okay, so we use a Pascal triangle. Just we are discuss on this Pascal triangle. Okay, here 4 signals, it means number of neighboring protons are 4 and peak multiplicity is quadrate, and relative intensity is 1:2, 3:2, 3:1. Okay, so this is the relative intensity. We use a Pascal triangle as well as relative intensity coefficient R plus 1 nth. Okay, so next, application of PMR spectroscopy. Okay, so there are so many application of PMR spectroscopy. First, medicinal. Second, biological. Third, chemistry to determine the structure. Then materials chemistry. Then science, everywhere. Okay, so many application of NMR spectroscopy for determination of structure and its application. So here, application of NMR spectroscopy in chemistry. First, it helps to find out number of type of proton in molecule. Then the number of signals in the spectrum is equal to the number of type of proton. Second application, the integration of signals, that is area under the peak, gives the number of each type of proton. The position of signal or chemical shift, it tells us about the chemical environment of the proton. If peak, observe, 0.9 delta indicate CH3 group present. Similarly, peak at 7 to 8 indicates the presence of aromatic compound. And next, higher chemical shift or higher delta find the signal indicates carboxylic acid. Okay, so highest electronegative observed in higher chemical shift. Okay, so the multiplicity of signal tells us the number of neighboring hydrogen, neighboring proton. Similarly, PMR spectrum is useful to detection of hydrogen bonding. Okay, so if these hydrogen or hydrogen bonding present a hydrogen replaced by deuterium, then these hydrogen bonding disappear. Okay, it indicates the use for detection of hydrogen bonding. Then coupling constant represented by J and can be used to determine the stereochemistry of proton. So this is the application of NMR spectroscopy. Okay, so here illustrative example. Solve example. Example first, ethane molecule. How many signals are observed this ethane molecule? Only one. First compound. There is only one set of proton because both methyl groups are identical. They are chemically equivalent. So that's why they give a only one signal. Second example, there are ethyl bromide. There are two signals observed in PMR spectrum. Why? Because CH3 and CH2 are not chemically equivalent. So two set of protons are possible. A, one of CH3 group, and B, other for CH2 groups. Okay. So third example, alkene. In this compound, there are three types of protons. Okay, A, B, and C. So three signals or three set of protons are present in third compound. Okay, one set of proton corresponding to two methyl groups and B set of protons for two CH2 groups and C is the two phenylic protons. Okay, so in this problem, third, three signals are observed in PMR spectrum. So next example, how many PMR signals are possible for 2-bromopropane and 1-bromopropane under low resolution and high resolution? Okay, so first low resolution we consider 2-bromopropane. 2-bromopropane is the two types of protons observed, two types of sets of protons are present, two types of protons, and therefore two PMR signals are observed under low resolution. Second example, second high resolution. If we use 2-bromopropane in high resolution PMR instrument, A protons will be doublet and it has one neighboring proton. Similarly, B protons will give a septate because it's 6 neighboring proton, n plus 1. Okay. Similarly, 1-bromopropane under low resolution, it gives 3 signals in low resolution. But in high resolution, 3-bromopropane, sorry, 1-bromopropane, it gives A split into triplet and B split into sextate and C split into triplet because A has two neighboring groups, so split into triplet. But B, how many neighboring protons are present in B? There are five protons are present. So in high resolution, B split into sextet. Okay. But C proton, how many neighboring protons? There are two neighboring protons. So it triplets in high resolution. It gives triplet. So illustrative example third. How many PMR signals are possible for following compounds? First A and B. A compound 1,4-dimethylbenzene or P-anisole, P-xylene. Okay, so in this compound A, two types of proton, therefore two PMR signals are possible in low resolution. Similarly, compound, second compound B, four types of protons are present and therefore four PMR signals are observed in low resolution. Okay, so next lecture we are discuss a solve problem by using a given data in PMR signal. Okay, so now we are stop here. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.